Manga-Waido.
My name is Tamaya Okawa. I run a small otaku-focused business with my childhood friend, Naoki Kato. We recently got into this share house business. Initially, we were just going to let anybody stay, but then we installed a theater room and copy machines and stuff geeks like us can use. As a result, 90% of our guests are otaku types. With that success, we made similar other facilities, even specialized ones. We were doing quite well, not encountering any sort of trouble.
Oh boy.
This somber young girl who was using this place is Natsumi. She's been living here at the share house ever since we first established it. Hey Natsumi! What's with the gloomy look? Did something happen?
Yeah, you seem deep in thought.
Yeah, I'm glad you asked. There's this weird guy that's been following me around.
Seriously? Like a stalker or something?
I'm not really sure. I met the guy at an event and he commented a number of times on SNN. So it's not that he's a complete stranger or anything.
But he's following you around and you're annoyed by that, right?
Yes, that's right. He asked me out once and I said no, and ever since then, he's been following me around.
She said it was Saturday and so he was probably around. So we took a look outside to see if he was around. And what do you know? There he was!
That guy, huh?
By the looks of the guy, he seems like a toughie, the punk type.
Oh yeah, I've seen that guy around some of the events. He's real ill-mannered as I recall. I remember a staff member at an event giving him a warning.
Yeah, that's right. He always runs inside the event sites and sometimes even cuts in line. Guy's really rude. When I was doing that cosplay event last month, he was in the crowd taking photos from a really low angle. You know, up the skirt kind of shots.
Are you serious? What a complete ass!
No, I think we should help our good friend Natsumi. What are friends for, right?
Yeah, definitely! We'll help you out for sure! We decided to call the police. When they showed up at the house, the guy took off right away. We explained the situation to the police, and after they left, we called Yuma Okuma. He's the manager of one of the share houses we run. The three of us sat down, planned on how we could rescue Natsuki from this weirdo. Yuma's folks run a real estate firm, and he knows a thing or two about properties and how to run them. The cops said they would patrol the area more often. We may need to put in a security camera outside.
Hey guys, I went to Akiba and bought some stuff we may need.
Holy smoke, Naoki, you work fast, buddy! I got this for Natsuki.
Is this some kind of buzzer or alarm?
You pull the attached string and it lets out a screeching sound. So don't pull it unless absolutely necessary.
And from me, this bear spray. This will keep the guy away if things get out of hand. Keep it in your bag, okay? I'll keep a couple more around the share house just in case.
Aw, thanks so much, guys.
Oh yeah, and I told all the other guests staying at our share house to keep a lookout for any suspicious guy.
When you go to work, we'll take turns walking you to the station. And on our days off, if you want one of us to come along, just say the word.
I really appreciate all you guys just are doing for me.
It is our duty to protect and serve the guests staying at our share house. And you're our best customer, Natsuki. That's right. You want anything? Don't hesitate to ask.
Thanks so much, guys.
So with that, the three of us became Natsuki's bodyguards. We checked on this guy stalking Natsuki and learned that his name was Yamaoka. We even got a basic understanding of his daily routine. It turns out that guy is not really a hoodlum or anybody really scary. He's a harmless otaku, and has apparently been one for some time. We also found that he's been showing up at various events around the city.
I think I will skip the cosplay events, at least for a while. I really regret not attending though. I even had some new costumes ready.
If it's an event that we're going to, we can all stick together. No need to cancel all of me.
We'll be there to protect you, Natsuki-ka!
Tomoya, Naoki, I don't know what to say, but thanks so much.
The other guests heard about her predicament and agreed to help out, going out with her whenever possible. As a result, it all seemed pretty peaceful around the house, but that peacefulness was short-lived. She finally ran into this guy. That day we left the share house with Natsuki.
Hey, Natsumi, you finally came out? Man, you don't know how long I was waiting to see ya.
As we turned the corner, just a block from the house, he stepped out from behind a telephone pole. The guy was smirking like a clown. To be honest, the guy was really creepy.
I really wish you would not follow me around and waiting outside for me like this. It's really not appropriate.
Are you serious? I'm your boyfriend, for God's sake. What's so weird about me waiting for my own gal?
Your gal? Are you out of your mind? I never agreed to that.
What do you mean? At that event, when I said I liked you, you said, thank you. Totally obvious you like me, Natsu.
That was an event, for Pete's sake. Please stop bullying me. I have no interest in you, and don't call me Natsu.
Yamaoka slowly approached Natsuki and reached his hand out to grab her. No way he was going to lay a hand on her! I jumped in between them as quickly as I could. I would appreciate you not annoying our guest. She's a member of our share house. Back off, mister!
Who the hell are you? You think you can talk to me like that? You're gonna regret it, buddy.
The guy started wringing his fists, apparently getting ready to smack me.
Do you realize I'm a former apprentice of the great Doraemon team? I will smash you guys with my little finger. Get the hell out of here before you start seeing stars.
I was on the verge of laughing at his mention of the Doraemon team. What the hell dopey name is that? I was gonna take a snide remark but decided against it. It would only exacerbate things. I instead took out my phone and threatened to call the cops if he persisted on stalking her.
Cops? I ain't afraid of no cops. Are you serious? Come on, dump this junk, Natsu. Let you and me go have a little fun. I'll take you anywhere you like, babe.
Please stop. Don't you dare get any closer to me.
She said stop! Can't you take a hint, buddy? Naoki, call the cops right now!
I'm one step ahead of you, bro.
Naoki flashed his smartphone toward me and showed me that he had already called the police while I was confronting the guy. Once the sirens could be heard in the distance, Yamaoki started to look worried.
Hey, let go of me, man.
I thought you weren't worried about the police.
Die!
I had gripped his arms, but he managed to get free and took off down the street. The police gave chase, but it seemed this Yamaoka guy is quick on his feet. Later, the police got a good shot of him on the security camera and put an APB on him. They assured us that they would increase patrol area, and now that they know what he looks like, they were confident they could catch the guy. We also increased our protection by contacting the security company and had them install cameras and sensors around the house. She also downloaded the company's app, allowing her to monitor all the cameras. Oh yeah, and this alarm device. Pull that string and it emits a loud noise, and at the same time it alerts the security company.
Thanks so much, guys.
We're here for you, Natsuki-san. Leave it to us. I'm a martial arts specialist.
Seriously? Are you really into that stuff?
Yeah, Naoki and I were total mixed martial arts fans, and we learned some moves from a former champ. He's not a bad judoka, you know.
Oh, I learned these skills because I knew someday would come in handy, and I was right.
Yeah, and you know us geeks, people tend to pick on us as if we're little weaklings.
I'll teach you some really useful skills, stuff even a young woman like you can do.
I'm counting on you, Naoki.
We later put up all kinds of signs outside warning any intruders that approached. Apparently, that seemed to have done the trick. Those warning signs scared Yamaoka away. Hopeful for good. We hadn't seen him hanging around since that day.
I really appreciate all you've done, guys.
But don't let your guard down just yet. We're not in the clear yet. That sort of guy would try something we never expect.
Yeah, when you go out, best to go with someone, at least for the time being.
I'll do that for sure. They say the most dangerous time is when you think all is forgotten and the coast is clear.
That comment was in fact a warning sign for what was to come. She's right. Disaster comes when you least expect it. One day when we were on our way home, we heard this screaming from the alley nearby. Somebody screaming, "Help! Stop it!" We headed toward the alley, and what we saw blew our minds. There was Yamaoka, both his hands around poor Natsuki. He was forcibly trying to take her somewhere. "What the hell are you doing? Let her go!"
Oh crap, not you again! We're going on a date! Stop interrupting us, would ya, punk?
No way I'm gonna go on a date with you. Are you out of your mind? Let me go!
Apparently, he wasn't able to ambush her at the house, and his frustration was at a boiling point. He seemed very forceful, more violent than he was before. We had to stop this guy, or things would really get out of hand. "Naoki! Take care of that jerk! I'll call the cops!"
You got it, bro! Leave this dimwit to me! Oh yeah? What's a geek otaku like you gonna do, huh? Just try and stop me! Say what you want about me, but trash talking us otakus? That's not something that's to be forgiven, buddy. Oh yeah? You really want to end up in an ambulance? Your choice, punk! Go for it! This is gonna be fun.
No, Naoki! Watch out!
Yamaoka was way bigger than Naoki, and his beefy fists rained down on Naoki.
Oh yeah? A ride in an ambulance might be fun. For you, that is. Enjoy the sirens on your way to ER! God!
For a second, Naoki was in front of Yamaoka. But then the next thing he knew, Naoki was on his back, his arms clenched around his neck like a steel vice.
Okay, bedtime, big boy. Nighty-night, sleep time.
Wow! Naoki?
Hey, stop right there, Naoki! He's gonna black out! I told you, Naoki. Squeeze too much and you'll put him out like a light. I warn you. Yamaoka got the dreaded choke sleeper from none other than Naoki. The police arrived right afterwards, and we explained that we protected her from assault. Luckily, a nearby security camera captured the whole thing. It was obviously self-defense on the part of Naoki. Yamaoka was adamant about pressing charges against Naoki, but we were able to collect all the evidence of him first stalking Natsuki near the share home. We even came across footage of him trying to steal her undergarments from the laundry on the balcony. As a result, instead of Yamaoka pressing charges, Natsuki in turn sued him. In the end, Yamaoki's parents came all the way to the city from the countryside and apologized to us all. They were sincere in their apology. Natsuki was afraid he would get back at her later on, so she decided to end it all once and for all. As for Yamaoka, it seems his father was way bigger and stronger than him and received severe punishment for his behavior. His face was a total mess.
I'm sorry, I will never do this again. I promise never to contact her again.
What's that attitude, you dimwit? You want more, is that it? I'll give you more. You can bet on that.
I'm sorry, please forgive me. This will never happen again, I swear.
With that, we were finally able to return to our peaceful existence.
Tomoya, Naoki! Thanks so much for all your help. I couldn't have survived this without you guys.
I heard Yamaoka is returning to his hometown. You won't be seeing him again. Glad it all ended okay.
Yeah, his parents assured me that they would keep a close eye on him and he'll never contact me again. I think everything will be just fine.
That dad was scary as hell. Just knowing he'll be there to keep the guy in check is a relief in itself, huh?
But just in case, maybe you should move out, you know what I mean.
That might not be a bad idea. We're just finishing up the third share house. Wanna live there?
Are you sure?
Yeah, of course. It's near your workplace and the rent is the same, so why not, huh?
You'll be doing us a favor too. You'll be the first living there after it's fixed up, so you can give us your opinion on the place.
You could give us advice on what needs to be done, or anything we need to add to make it a better place.
Seriously? I could definitely do that.
With that, it was decided that Natsuki would live at our new share house. Our first guest! After about 2 years, she met a guy there and they got married. They are forever grateful to us for bringing them together. Well, all's well that ends well. Let's work on getting that third share house rolling. Ed, what are you up to, Naoki?
Oh, I just received a new Lily DVD box set. We're gonna have a little showtime, that's what.
Sorry, no can do. We have a busy day tomorrow. We need to get some sleep.
No way! I want to see my Lily!
I know, he's kind of weird, but he's a good dude. Right, Naoki?